Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. We're going to dive into it right away. This is going to be your reading for the next 12 months. Money, career, success, the positive material things coming your way. I already see a face right there with a body of a fish. It's a positive omen. Fish indicates money, career, opportunities, resources, and it is also, fish is your water energy, so it can be something that you're attracting emotionally. At the end of the day, it can be a material success, something that you will be able to hold in your hand in the 3D. But I feel here, this is something you're calling in with emotional energy. Can be like gratitude, hope, and joy, and enlightenment. That can be the energy pulling this thing towards you. When I zoom in a little bit, I see there's a person's face right there. So the fish can be Pisces initially, but another thing, this can be someone who has access to resources, who can help you, maybe guide you, give you a hand. Another thing I see, there's like one tears of joy appearing when we align the timeline with this person's, with the 11th month timeline. It might be even something that will bring this happy news into your house when they show up. And I see 1, 2, 3 tears of joy, and overall it's slight and small gifts might be coming forward within the first couple of months of the year. But then the fish aligns with someone actually, this is the crab, this is Cancer, your energy, standing on top of a hill. And I kind of feel like they have boxing gloves, but they're just celebrating their victory. So this is something that you have been working on or going for. And it seems like it is going to be your victory here. It's not only like a celebration of like a victory or satisfaction, it's also going to have material results. When it comes to the first half of the year, when we look at it, I see 2 people are dancing here, and they kind of look like they're dancing and swimming inside the water. Kind of reminds me of those competitions in the Olympics. If you ever seen one, there's a type of competition where ladies, they actually lay down their hair and they go into the water and do this a lot of tricks. This can be, which is, if you ever look into it, it's really tough sport. And this can be something which is a tough thing that you do that is easy for you and it looks easy from outside. But when it comes to that, it requires full control. And you're inside of the water. You're probably taking care of this thing very well. It seems like here you might get like another partner that you work together with, or someone who is like matching your energy. I see there are 3 pentacles here, 3 pentacles right under you. This can be creating excellent work with this person, maybe producing an amazing outcome, and also partnering up and starting to work on a project that you in the water, you're practicing, and it's going to create phone lines here. You might even get some offers through the work that you're creating. That's going to be like the first example for people. For example, maybe they're going to say, you know what? We love what you're doing. Come over here and let's work together. Another thing, this can be something that will be affecting the future generations as well. When you start to create this thing, it is going to benefit, your future generations are going to benefit from it. And I see massive whale or like a big fish actually jumping out of the water. Towards the 4th month timeline, you might see the result. But it seems like here, it is going to like come with a wave. It's not like something, because what happens if you're inside the water, it really takes a while until you recognize that there's a wave coming forward. If you watch the Interstellar, in that movie, they actually land up on a planet of water, made of water. And it takes them for a second to realize that there's a massive wave coming at them. They think it is a mountain, which you might be thinking that you have a massive mountain in front of you that you need to climb up, looking like an obstacle, but you're a crab. So you're a water sign. It might not be an obstacle for you. It might be even something beneficial for you that it's going to be your own element. They're going to be able to swim inside of it. And it's going to be lifting you up to a higher level rather than knocking you down. But overall, It has some timeline. I see someone smiling, throwing their hands up in the air. I see number 8 here, material satisfaction. It can be a person that is really becoming really happy. And when you put the work in, and they might be affecting very positively from them, and then you're catching the wave here. Okay, you're gonna start to surf with the wave, and maybe even start to bring massive abundance into your life with this energy. There are 2 pathways opening within the 5th month, and I feel like this is not really 2 pathways, 2 separate pathways. It's like a highway. You go one on the one and then come back on the another. So it can be like a travel opportunity, or maybe an offer coming forward that will tell you, okay, come over here, let's talk. And then when you get there, you will see something that will be satisfying, or maybe get a satisfying offer because we have here a contract. Some of you might be selling something that you're developing, can be indicative of that. Some of you might be figuring out a resource that is available to you, maybe to your age, to your level, that when you apply, you'll get the support that you need from there. Because, you know, there's like a lot of grants, loans, and support, depending on, I said age, but it doesn't have to be related to age. It can be maybe a project that you're working on. It can be age and gender studies, and those kind of things, you know, they have separate type of stuff that you can get on certain researches. I remember when I was studying, I remember that there was a class, it wasn't on my branch, but it was in women's studies. And I heard that there are a lot of scholarship for those that kind of like titles as well. So it can be something like that you're working on, and might get like a support. Okay. And this is like something approved. It kind of looks like a stamp to me. Okay. After the 6th month, I see that there is also 3 people also gathering, like they're around the fire here. Fire is a passion. I know they don't really look like people. I'm going to describe what I see. There's a character here, looks like a snake wearing like a triangle hat. And that kind of reminds me of the hat of the Nefertiti. If you ever seen her. That's Nefertiti, I think it means queen. However, there is a sculpture, head of a head in Berlin Museum of History, I think. And she has been taken from Egypt. And she's wearing this kind of a hat. You've probably seen a picture of her. This can be someone who's knowledgeable in beauty. Maybe I can see maybe marketing, because they're interested in vision of the people, because that Nefertiti is very well like a beautiful women, or maybe they are expert on like beautifying certain things. Okay, another person I see here is like sitting down. They have kind of looks like a rabbit to me, maybe even mouse. They have like a flute in their hand, or maybe a pipe. Either way, that pipe can be indicative of the wisdom, kind of like a shaman's pipe. And this can be someone who is like the Master Splinter, if you watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have a Master Splinter there. And this can be someone who's the advisor, giving you the advice of what to do. And then we have the 3rd person here. Kind of reminds me of like one of those Sumerian kings. Can be a Roman as well, because he has like a feather on top of his head, but kind of like one of those Sumerian kings. And Sumerian kings weren't really, all of them are good. Some of them were, Hammurabi was extremely cruel. But after him, there was someone else that he was really gentle and he was really fair. So this can be someone that you have as an option to choose from. And this can be also an idea for you to like, who do you want to work with? Okay, because this person is like a little bit more separate than the other 2. So it can be like a 3rd option that you need to choose and bring into this space, and can be a family member as well, to work together and like bounce off ideas. And what happens there is a heart shape comes out of this situation, and there's a cup, an offering. The offering, or something that you put out there, is your victory. This can be, the cup can be also like a trophy that you're getting. That's why you're throwing your hands up in the air and celebrating. Heart is like maybe a heart project, something that you want to make happen. This can be something that has been going on forever, and it's like a burden on your heart. Now it's out there, it's released, it is resolved, and you get the victory, you get the offer and satisfaction, a new beginning. Also, we have a cup of coffee right there. There's smoke coming out of it. I see like hourglass on top. This can be something which has like a timing limit that you need to fulfill. Then you celebrate your victory right here. I see after that at the end of the year, there's like also clean slate and the fish coming forward. Clean slate can be also new beginning, a new adventure you're going to be setting off to. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see a crescent moon aligning with a fish. Crescent moon symbolizes an accomplishment, an approved or allowed, led by the authority, government, institution. This kind of looks like a ship here, and there are people on there. Some of you might be gathering your soul family together or regular family, and maybe starting to do something creative. Number 3 is visible here. Number 13 is also visible here. It can be your birthday time. And I see there's like a person with a hat right there again, looking at a ring. This can be a commitment, okay? Commitment of a job offer, commitment of a long-term investment. Another thing with that, it can be merging families, merging companies, and you're not in the middle of it, you're looking from the side. So it can be something that will happen outside of you, but you're a part of it still, and you will benefit from it. And it is also bringing like a new horizon, maybe even like a rainbow above you. Rainbow, like you are gonna get to the end of the rainbow. I kind of see like sleigh here and going towards it. So you might even get a chance to take a break from the things that you're doing after you get this, maybe even right before you get the victory happening. Your desire coming really fast, by the way, if I didn't mention that. Like you're in the middle, moving forward on a ship, you're on the same boat and you're taking care of things. I see letter E here, maybe in the name of the person, E3. Or a situation that you're dealing with, you're taking a break from it within the 6-month timeline. In the northern hemisphere, it's the summertime, but it doesn't have to be because there are like mountaintops you can climb with a sleigh and ski. This can be something related to, I feel like, snow. Or another thing, in the snow, when you're like going down, it's a fast trip. It's a fast delivery. So it can be your desire. Maybe you're working on building up for now, right now, like gathering up people. And then the delivery of your desire will be really fast, okay, after when you get to like a certain level. Let's dive into the tarot now. If you have like a specific desire, you can focus on that. We're going to go season by season. Okay, we have 4 seasons, but I'm just going to divide them like a first, second, third, and fourth, because they differ in both hemispheres. Okay, let's see. 2 of them, sure. Okay, 4 of what to 4 of what? 4 of wands to 4 pentacles to 4 of wands. So you might be in the first season, you're probably going to be hiding things away, or this is, I feel like maybe because he's hiding it in a chest, even though it indicates something negative, it means that you're holding back, you're not really living into your full potential, and you're wasting valuable time. It can mean that, but I feel here you have something, you have a loot, you have something, maybe you secured the bag right there, and you need to hide some part of it away, okay, because it's going to be necessary for the celebration time. It seems like you're closing a timeline here. 401's a celebration coming to the finish line. It's a wedding, it's a party, it's your loved ones coming forth to celebrate with you. Can be closing a house, okay, a house deal. It can be you selling something. Maybe you are actually getting commission out of it. This can be retirement. I feel like it has retirement vibe. When you close the bag, like you get the things, material success, you might be also getting something like celebrating that, okay? And overall, the first season looks like it's starting very good. Ace of Cups is the second season. The offer, I saw the Massive Cup here. Timeline wise, it showed up as like the 4th quarter, but here, or 3rd or 4th quarter, this is the 2nd quarter. It seems like to me emotionally fulfilling offer coming forth. This can even be you're getting the chance to do something you would love, okay? Cups energy is water flowing. The energy is really beautiful, optimistic, positive. Crescent moon up there again, and fish flying in the water, like jumping out of the water, is your opportunity, material success coming forth. Crescent moon can be getting a support. The light is shining on your path to illuminate your path. Maybe an institution is allowing you to see some things and accomplish some things. And the third quarter, there can be like you're gonna start this thing, and if you're hitting the rock bottom, basically, in when it comes to hitting the rock bottom and hitting the rock, I feel like there are two different things. I mean, hitting the rock in the sense of you are starting this thing, pursuing it, and then within the third quarter, you might actually come to the top of the hill and say, okay, I don't see anything from here, because you're not maybe probably wearing the right glasses. The hermit is kind of like the person who knows the right glasses, okay? And he's someone wise, knowledgeable, someone who has been through the journey, who has the light in his hand. He has the right glasses in their hand, can be giving to you. This can be a mentor who has been through your journey that you can get an advice from. And it seems like that can be also like taking a course, a learning process that required in order for you to really grow this new beginning. Ace of Wands is the passion, love, the things that you like, creating the things you would love to have in your life, a new idea coming to you, and emotional satisfaction also. Not only like material fire energy we also have something here. It tells you that, okay, you now I'm going to do what I want to do with a lot of passion and love. Follow my blessings. Okay, I want to read the meaning here too. The gift of creative energy is within your grasp. The qualities of the element of fire, enthusiasm, energy, vitality, intuition may all be enhanced in your life. Taking the initiative, and I feel like here there's an inspiration. The hermit is going to provide the inspiration to you, and you're going to just step into, take the initiative. The completion or fulfillment of a project, creative endeavor, conception or rebirth of a child, or birth of a child, not rebirth. And I said, like, I wanted to say, I think, rebirth of this project that you started on. Okay. And let's dive into the elements. Which element will be supportive? What we have as your elements, we have earth and fire and water here for you on this one, on this layout right now. So emotion, passion, and wisdom with earth's wiseness. Let's see the element. We have solidity, inner core. That's what the hermit, I feel like, represents here. You're hitting the road, you're creating something amazing, you're feeling that satisfaction out of it. But it's not only that, it's not like outside is changing. I feel like your inner core beliefs are going to also change here. The element to help you here is also earth and grounding yourself through meditation and prayer, and also maybe physical touch or physical breath. And solidity. Stay constant in your endeavors. Do not stop your progress. Seek those who are reliable and solid. Keep your promises. The greatest power is from the inside out. And the constant is your key word. Keep moving forward constantly. This is basically laying out the same exact thing that the tarot laid out in front of you. So even if you feel like there's no gateway or there's no way out, you might find the right mentors to show you the pathway. Okay, let's see your deity for this time. We have Mother of Devotion, Gayatri Devi, and there's something called actually Gayatri Mantra. I listen to it sometimes, which is really like a relaxing. It gives you that sense of relaxation if you're looking for something to clear your mind. And she brings peace. Blessings of her is peace of mind, spiritual knowledge, greater concentration, ability to please all the gods. And the gods, inner gods, outer gods, higher forces and power. Okay, let's see what your affirmation is for this timeline. Okay, we have, I open myself to new experiences and honor my body with love and respect. I love that for you guys. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos for you to check out. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.